everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over my first paycheck for February. Y'all, I'm like so cold. This is completely unrelated, but like I am so cold right now. And there's a little piece of sticker on my backdrop. Okay. Y'all, most of you who are not returners to the channel know that I live in the Northeast and we just got pummeled with snow and I just came back inside after being outside dealing with that. So I'm like type freezing right now, so I apologize for the sweatshirts and everything that you are seeing, but your girl is freezing. So anyways, I am here to do paycheck one with you guys. I'm going to be breaking down my numbers and then we're going to go over our cash envelopes. We're going to stuff a little cash and yeah, break down our numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Disclaimer, I know my nails are a hot mess. We're just not going to talk about it. You're here for the budgeting. Let's get into it. So let's go ahead and get into February. And I know, y'all, I still need to close out January and that video is in the works. I promise. It just has not been an easy video to film for several reasons. But we're good. So I just turned over to my paycheck spread. As you guys can see, I do use stickers. This is a combo of stickers from Romina Rossa and from APrettyPlanscape on Etsy. Both shops will be linked down below for you guys, so you guys can check them out if you're interested. But I'm like so happy that they match so well. But anyways, let's get into paycheck one. So for bills and expenses, y'all know the drill. Gotta keep a roof over our head. And that is due on the 1st. Gosh, I'm like, what am I even writing? Twos and ones. In what order? Y'all. I need a whole break. Okay, and as per usual, we are budgeting $1,372.51 for the mortgage. That's exactly how much the mortgage is. And then we have our natural gas bill, and that is due on the 8th. And that's $117. Then we have Apple, and my Apple does cover storage and music because I need both. Like, I cannot live without both. And that is always due on the 12th of the month. And the grand total for that is $12.98. And then we're going to add AAA for this month, which I did talk about in my February monthly budget. If you guys missed that, I will go ahead and link it up in a card for you so you guys can go and check that out. Time to renew my annual membership, and that is actually due, it's due on the 15th, but I think I'm gonna cover it with this paycheck just so that I don't have to worry about it for next paycheck. So that is gonna be $35. And I did mention in a previous video that I have AAA and I can add additional members. Any additional member is $35. So this is actually to cover my mom's AAA because my AAA is covered by my cell phone company, which is amazing. Like, they cover that and they also cover basic Hulu. So I basically get both of those for free, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if they still have the perk. I have Sprint for those of you who don't know. And they just merged with T-Mobile, so I don't know if any of these perks are still available, but y'all, I love it. And I've actually never had an issue, knock on wood, I've never had an issue with Sprint, so I'm hoping this merger with T-Mobile doesn't change that at all. But it's funny because I have those perks with Sprint, and then now that they've merged with T-Mobile, T-Mobile has the T-Mobile Tuesdays, so I also take advantage of those. I'm like, this is fantastic. I am winning. I shouldn't even be putting this out there on the internet. I might edit all of this out. But my cell phone company does cover my primary membership, and I just have to pay for additional memberships, so pretty sweet. Okay, that is it for the bills. Now we're going to move on to the cash envelopes. Paycheck 1, I only stuffed 2 of my cash envelopes. So I do have a grand total of 4 cash envelopes. And they are all stuffed paycheck 2. Paycheck 1, I only stuff 2 of them. So groceries, so there's no due dates for any of these, of course. So groceries does get $150 for paycheck 1, and spending also gets $150. And then of course we don't budget anything for unbudgeted. So that is it, you guys. I had just enough lines. So let's go ahead and total up the budgeted expenses. So my budgeted expenses are a total of $1,837.49 for paycheck 1. So that is what those numbers are breaking down to. So now that I've laid out the numbers for paycheck 1, I'm going to go ahead and stuff and check in on our cash envelope. So let's go ahead and do that. So the only cash envelope really getting stuffed this paycheck is groceries. So I'm going to be contributing cash to that. And then spending is also getting funds, as you guys can see, but all of my spending is happening online, so I don't actually stuff that cash envelope. So let's go ahead and check in on our groceries. I have receipts in here. Sweet Jesus. I always have change. You guys know I always have change. But I'm not even going to count the change because I don't think it is actually accurate to what I should have. So I'm just skipping out on count and change because I cannot. So let's see what I have still in groceries. Not much, clearly. Let's see. Oops. All right. So for groceries, I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. I just have $7 left in groceries. And I'm actually going to go ahead and roll those $7 over. And I'm going to add $150. So here is my cash. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, and 50. So 150 plus the $7, I should have 157. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 150, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 157 is what I now, oops, I reached for the wrong one, is what I will now have in my groceries cash envelope for paycheck 1. So groceries is all set. Then we have gas. Now gas is not getting stuffed, but I do want to check in and see where we're at. I think I have $5 left. I do indeed have $5 left in gas because I actually just pumped gas yesterday, which was the first, and I also spent money in groceries yesterday. So you guys will see, like, if you guys keep up with the videos, you probably are like, that's not what you had last time you checked in. But you guys will see that when I do my January budget closeout. So not to worry, it all makes sense. So then I have beauty, which again, not getting stuff this paycheck, but I wanted to check it on the amounts. So for beauty, I have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60 left. That, of course, is going to be getting carried over because we're not emptying these out. I usually empty out my cash envelopes and start fresh paycheck 2 when they all get stuffed. So other than that, they get carried over. And then finally, we have our spending cash envelope, which, like I said, is empty because most of my spending is happening online. So I just don't see the point of taking out the cash for that. So those are my cash envelopes. We've got spending, beauty, gas, and groceries. So we are all set and ready to take on the cash envelope world. And that is it, you guys. That's pretty much my first paycheck in February. Really, it's pretty standard. The only thing different was my AAA expense, but everything else is pretty standard to what I normally do. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.